So I'm back with another breast reduction update. This is me at 2 weeks post-op. Today is Monday, October 24th, 2016. And this is what I'm looking like. I'll show you more later. Okay. So in the last video, someone brought it to my attention that I didn't state whether or not if I was satisfied with my results, and I totally didn't. So I'm going to start off the video with that, saying that I am totally 100% satisfied with my breast reduction. My surgeon has definitely exceeded my expectations with my breasts, and I love them. If they don't fluff any more than they have, I'm totally fine with this size. He said, like I said, he said a full C, but I've never been a full C. And just what I had in my head, as far as like sizing went, I thought that this was like a B. As far as how I'm sleeping, I am sleeping in a recliner. For the most part, I have slept in my bed. I slept in my bed last night, but for the most part, I sleep in my recliner only because I was afraid of rolling over in the middle of the night, because I am a side and stomach sleeper. And I was afraid that Robert would accidentally bump into me or hit me or something like that. So by accident, of course, while we were in bed. So just to be safe, I usually sleep in my recliner. But last night, I slept in my bed propped up on only 2 pillows, and I felt pretty comfortable like that. I did end up rolling on my side, on my left side, which is kind of awkward because I am a right. If I do sleep on my side, I sleep on my right. But my right breast definitely is a little more sensitive than my left one. So I rolled over to my left side, and it woke Robert out of his sleep, and he put me back on my back. And I don't have any soreness or anything like that, so that's pretty good. I feel amazing. And if you watched my last update video, and if you didn't, I'll link it down below for you. But I was still feeling a lot of the effects from the anesthesia, and now 2 weeks post, I don't feel anything. I feel normal as far as like my cognition, and I'm not being dizzy or anything like that. I feel totally normal. Just a little bit of the discomforts, a few of the discomforts that come along with having a breast reduction. So now I want to tell you guys about what no one tells you after you get a breast reduction. First and foremost, no one tells you about the itching. Oh my gosh. The itching is terrible. Oh my gosh, y'all. When I tell you, I wouldn't wish this on my worst. Well, I tell y'all, the itching was really, really, really bad. I mean, I was itching in my sleep, and not only the incisions, but mainly from like up, like above my nipple, and like the top part of my breast was itching like on fire. And I was trying not to use my nails, so I was using my finger pads, but you can't help it. The itching is just, it's a feeling that I can't explain. Like my skin is crawling just thinking about how bad the itching is. And the only thing that helped was Benadryl, not the tablets. Do not waste your money on the tablets. Get the children's liquid, because the liquid does not come in adult form, so you have to get the children's, but it's all you need. It's strong enough. It does it. And also get you some Benadryl cream, which I use the cortisone brand. I didn't use the Benadryl because I think the cortisone has a little bit more of the active ingredient, histamine blockers. So I got the cortisone 10, and I just, I put it wherever I was itching, and then I took my Benadryl. And when I tell y'all, just to give you a feel of how bad and intense the itching was, I didn't even measure out the Benadryl, y'all. I just took it to the head the first time. I mean, I just raised the bottle up and it knocked me out. But the itching stopped. So, that lasted for about 4 days. And now, I do still have some itching, but it's mainly on my incisions. So when I wake up in the morning, I automatically just put on my cortisone on my breast and underneath, because some of my tape has come off, and I'll show you guys in a minute. So I put the cortisone there and Backcitracin. Those are the only things that I use on my breast. Backcitracin around my nipple and down the incision. And I put it where the tape has come off, and I use the cortisone 10 around the itchy areas. I also experienced on actually it was the day after I got my drains out. I got my drains out last week on Tuesday, and that Wednesday I woke up with the reddest skin I have ever seen, from like the halfway point, so about from my nipple, around my nipple, and from halfway down was red. I mean, red. And it was scary. It was alarming. I called my surgeon, but the redness was alarming, and I did end up calling the on-call surgeon, and he said everything sounds fine, just long as you check your temperature, make sure you're not running a temperature. I was red, and it was raised, and it was warm to the touch, but I didn't have any ooze, and I didn't have any fever. So do not hesitate. Do not lose that number that they give you when you are discharged with the physician on call, to speak to registered nurse, physician on call, whatever. Make sure you don't lose that number, because this is a new experience, and there's no telling what you're going to experience. So you want to make sure you have that number handy at all times. Also, a thing that no one really tells you is your breast doesn't have a permanent shape yet. So let's just say you fall asleep and your bra is halfway up your side or anything like that. It's going to be imprinted on your breast. Or if you sleep a little more to your side, your breast is going to be imprinted. Or, I mean, it seems like you can leave an indentation in it, but you can't. But anything that is compressed onto your breast will leave a mark, and when you take it off, and it'll smooth itself out over time. But they are literally like Play-Doh. They are not molded at all. So that's why they want you to keep the bra on for however long your doctor wants you to keep yours on. But for the first, especially like 3 weeks, they want you to keep your compression bra on, because it just helps hold and mold and shape you. And you don't get your shape until you're like 3 or 4 months out post-op. And the last thing that no one tells you is how fast you can heal. Oh my gosh. I am 2 weeks post-op, and when I show y'all my scars, or lack thereof, seriously, like, my scarring is so amazing. My doctor's hands are truly touched by God. The man is gifted, and I would recommend anybody to see him. I use Dr. Christopher Babycos. It's Babycos in New Orleans, Louisiana, and he is amazing. He's with Ochsner. So just some things that's going on with me personally. Some of my tape or steri strips, or whatever you want to call them, has come off. So from here, on this side, this one is completely gone. This one is about halfway gone, and I just cut it away. And from about the middle part here all the way to about here, the tape has come off too. So I will show you guys that, and you can still see my stitches. But as far as the scar is like amazing, really, really flat. And I'm only 2 weeks out. I can't wait to see the final result. I have no feeling in my left nipple at all. My right one is sensitive. It's a little more, it's really sensitive. I can feel this one. But the left one, I can't feel it at all. I can't feel the nipple, the areola, I can't feel it at all. So I'm hoping that I get the feeling back. That's not uncommon. So hopefully I get that back. But if I don't, I still don't regret my decision. It comes along the territory, Okay, so sometimes I overdo it. I really do. I'll either clean too much, or I'll drive too much, because I am driving, and it'll make the sides of my breast swell a little bit, especially this right one. It'll swell, and it gets really, really hard. So like on the side, on my incision on this one, it's hard. So I've been putting ice packs. I'll put an ice pack there, and it definitely reduces the inflammation and gets it softer, and the swelling goes down. So I'm loving that. So hopefully later this week, my next appointment is this Friday. I'll ask my physician's assistant if it's okay if I start using arnica oil on it to help reduce the swelling and all that good stuff. Y'all, let me tell you, your skin is going to get so dry and ashy. It's unreal. So make sure you're getting your spouse, a loved one, whoever, anybody, the kids, anybody, to lotion you up, and not with like any cheap lotion either. Get you some good lotion and get them to keep your feet and your legs, moisturized, as well as your arms. Yeah, but you get so ashy, and make sure you drink your water too. So 2 weeks post-op, my doctor said he was comfortable with me sweating so that I could start working out. So I walked 5 miles. I did 1 mile at home in my neighborhood with Cree, and I did 4 miles at the lake where I usually like to do all my exercise, and I felt really good. I didn't run. I took it easy. I did a leisure pace. I didn't speed walk. I just did a nice leisurely pace and burned a whole bunch of calories too, so that was amazing. And I felt good. I did have some soreness, but I just put an ice pack on my breast and I was fine. So the last thing I want to tell you guys is make sure you stay off the scale. Don't put that pressure on yourself to see how much you weighed before and then how much you weigh now. Like, give your body time to process, and you don't need that monster like lurking in your corner of weight. And you know, you carry extra fluid, or you could be constipated. If you saw my last video, my stomach was humongous. I mean, I don't have a flat stomach to begin with, let me say that, but it was nowhere near where it was in that video, and so it has went down significantly now. But just do yourself a favor and stay off that scale. Just avoid that like all of you. Just avoid it. All right, so I will show you guys the girls. So, and last time I nip slipped you guys, like really. This is what I'm looking like here. You can see I still have some tape on this side, like under, but on this side, for the most part, the tape is like completely off, and that what you see is some of my stitching, like the little bit of that black, and some of it is just adhesive because I can't put oil or anything on it to remove the adhesive. But look how freaking good my scars are. Now this one you can't see because I still have like a lot of adhesive on it, and then the tape is still there. But, and I hope you guys can see, I hope I'm in frame, and you can see like here, not so much. You can see the glue and the stitches right here, and it's a little tight, like a little puffy right here. But if you look under the breast, you can see my incisions look amazing. I really hope I'm in frame so y'all can see how good they look. Y'all, keep in mind this adhesive, so I'm showering every day, but it's still in. The adhesive is still stuck on here, but you can see a little bit of like almost bulging right here, and it is hard. I don't know if you can tell. I'll try to get close to the camera and kind of press. You can see where I'm red, but I'm not red like I was. Like, this is like 3 times calm, less red than it was the other day. That's what I'm looking like. I'll turn. Did you see this side? I hope I'm not nip slipping y'all too bad. This side I don't have as much hardening, and I don't know if it's like scar tissue or what. I have like this little spot under my breast that's like where I had a scab, and now the scab is gone. But hopefully that cleans up. And also the nipple is healing very well too. You can see See the edging? Because he did remove my nipple. Okay, so at the last minute I decided this is, and I'm trying to make this an educational video. So I just want to show you guys how my breasts are sitting. As you can see, they're starting to fill out and come out a little more lateral. So this is what they are looking like. Turn to the side, let you see. This is what I'm looking like and what I'm feeling like 2 weeks post, and I feel amazing. I feel great. My breasts are definitely starting to take better shape. They were out a little further at first, a little more lateral, and now they are moving closer to the center, more medial, are filling out like they have a little like movement to them, and that doesn't hurt doing that. Also, one thing I wanted to show you guys, y'all, when I went for my surgery, she stuck me 5 times before they can get the IV in. And look, it's 2 weeks later and look, it's still there. My IV mark. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was informative. And if you guys have any other questions or something that I didn't cover, please feel free. I know that a friend of mine got her breast reduction yesterday. So happy healing to you, girl. I hope you're feeling better. It's gonna fly by really, really fast. And also another subscriber had a breast reduction. I think she's 3 days post-op, 3 or 4 days post-op now. So hi, you know who you are, and I hope you're feeling better. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and again, thank you for the support, the love, the care, the prayers, and everything like that, the messages. I really appreciate everything, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.